Long time ago, a giant sea monster known as Su'luwa rose out of the Tigris River. It was said that the Su'luwa body stretched halfway around the east, that it shut sunlight, that its one eye was as red as fire, that its breath was poison to all living things. Every day it moved closer to Baghdad. They say it came from a country to east of Iraq. The king of Baghdad asked the sorcerers for help. "You must give your only daughter, Princess Fatima, to the Su'luwa," said the sorcerer. "Only then will it leave." The king went pale. Princess Fatima was kind, gentle, and loved by everyone in Baghdad. "Is that the only way to save my people in Baghdad?" the king asked. "It is the only way," the sorcerer said. The king knew the sorcerer was serious, but he was not ready to give up yet. King Walid sent a message to all of Baghdad. "The man who can kill the Su'luwa monster will get half of Baghdad and Princess Fatima as his bride." King Walid was excited when 36 men came forward. But as soon as they saw the monster, they all ran away. The king was sad and angry. King Walid knew the princess had to be offered up to the Su'luwa. There was great grief throughout the land. On the day before the princess would be offered to the monster, a farmer boy from Babylon came to Baghdad. His name was Iraq. All his life, Iraq wanted to be a great hero in the world. Iraq is a courageous man. He was determined to defeat the Su'luwa monster and save Princess Fatima.
Who are you that would stand against me?
Iraq borrowed a small boat. He loaded a bucket of burning coals into it and rowed toward the Su'luwa that lived in Tigris River in Baghdad. At dawn, the Su'luwa woke. It slowly opened its giant jaws in a yawn. A great flood of water rushed into its open mouth and spread into both banks of Tigris River. The boat and Iraq were swept in. Iraq was carried down the Su'luwa's throat. When the boat finally stopped, Iraq stepped out into a pool of shallow water deep inside the monster. He climbed through the monster's body to its beating heart. He carried his knife and a bucket of hot coals. Iraq used his knife to carve a hole and dumped the coals into it. Then he blew and blew until fire became a huge blaze that was seen in every corner in the kingdom of Baghdad. The Su'luwa started to twist in agony and pain as the fire burned in its heart. The smoke caused the Su'luwa monster to give a mighty cough. Iraq's boat flew out of the monster's throat and back into the river Tigris. He quickly rowed to shore. Iraq stood on the bank of Tigris River with King Walid, Princess Fatima, and many poor people of Baghdad. They watched the eastern monster fling its tail high into the air. They thought its tail would strike the sun. The Su'luwa monster then fell into the sea with such force that its teeth blew out of its mouth. Some say the Su'luwa monster's teeth became an island north of Baghdad. Others claim its great body decayed deep under the water of Tigris. The king threw a big party in honor of Iraq's victory and the victory of people of Baghdad kingdom against this evil. He became a great hero. Iraq and Princess Fatima were soon married, and they lived happily ever after.